Let's close our eyes and get into a comfortable position. And this is a beautiful, precious time. It's good to start with an attitude, a positive attitude of gratitude, and noticing all the positive, how having a state of letting go, having a mind of releasing, abandoning, feels good and feels superior than a mind that is tangled up in activities, worries, thoughts, etc. So for the meditation practice, for this practice of letting go, peace, and stillness, it's vital, essential to notice the benefit of a mind that lets go, like a Teflon quality of a mind, like the frying pans that don't stick. It's Teflon. Things just slip away, and it takes courage to develop this mind. And the only way that this mind will be cultivated is if we enjoy it, and have courage to let things go, to not be bothered or interested to fix things up. And this doesn't happen all at once, but we can develop this stage by stage. So first of all, we could notice the benefits of present moment awareness. So just noticing the benefits of being here in this moment. The birds chirping, how relaxing it is. Being in nature, if you have nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing is called upon you, nothing to figure out, you're free. The sense of ego is on holiday. Try to rest in this stillness of mind. And if the mind tends to want to move and pick things up, think through things, remember that this hour we're giving ourselves to this hour to developing the mind, of renouncing interest in mental blah blah and worldly stuff, and inclining towards that taste of freedom and peace. We can scan our attention through the body, because it gives us something to pay attention to. Your toes, noticing the sensations in the toes and allowing them to relax. Noticing the ball of the foot and allowing it to relax. The ankles, being aware of your calves, having an interest in your calves and this kindness. It doesn't matter what you're aware of, but we're using awareness of the body as just a means, a method, an excuse to cultivate our awareness, our mindfulness. And then once it becomes still and more clear, then the mind, that quality and taste of mind, changes all by itself. So noticing the calves and being aware of the knees. Allowing the knees to relax. Thighs. And even the bum against the seat. And hips, tummy. And being aware of the tummy area, the back. Going up the spine. Going up through the spine, the chest, and choosing more emptiness over stuff. It's like a spring cleaning of the mind, and noticing the relief it feels when the mind is less cluttered. So it's noticing that emptiness in the mind, then you become familiar, and then you find ease, and you can relax in it. And that's Kind of like at each stage of the mind opening up, there's that noticing, becoming familiar, and then finding ease and delighting, enjoying, hanging out. Going around the shoulders, noticing any sensations in your shoulders. If there's any tightness, allowing their shoulders to relax. Becoming aware of your arms, your elbows. Being aware of your elbows and wrists. And then going through all the fingers, the thumb, second, third, fourth, fifth. Noticing that delightful stillness of the mind, that sense of clarity, ease, and power, just this beautiful quality of a mind that's stable. Maybe you can notice your breathing. Oh, and around the face, the jaw. Just notice all the muscles around your face, around your eyes melting, your forehead. Notice this ease and softness in the muscles. And the relief, that sense of relief that it brings. Allow your whole brain to relax. You're allowing the mind to settle into stillness. could notice the breathing. Notice if you're breathing in and notice you're breathing out. You could notice you're breathing in 1. Notice you're breathing out 1. Know you're breathing in 2. Know you're breathing out 2. You can use the counting to anchor your attention all the way to 10 and then back to 1. You're allowing your breathing to be natural, but the words are just anchoring your attention to keep the mind from being scattered everywhere. So it's reducing, minimizing the activities. Like turning down the gears of the car. You go from 5 to 4, 3, etc. Remember breathing in 1, etc. Or you can say a word along with the breathing, such as breathing in peace and breathing out relax. But what's most important is you keep a tab, like a pulse, on that taste of freedom, the quality of your mind, how it's feeling through this process of stillness, of things settling. And how it's happening is just you're not getting involved. You're just leaving the mind alone. That's the art of it. It's practicing letting things be, not having a sense of ego that makes the meditation happen or does it. You don't do the meditation. Meditation is what happens when you get out of the way. This process of stillness, stilling happens when we take our foot off the gas pedal, when we take our finger out from moving the water. Things settle because we're moving the causes of agitation. So just give up, sit back and watch this process of settling. You're just a passenger, an observer, and having something to be aware of is just giving attention like an anchor. And devoting the attention, this is worthwhile, because if we still keep a restless mind, then we'll still get the same results. There's so much depth, freedom, contentment, happiness, inner happiness, wisdom, health benefits, through diligently practicing. And it's just stopping. There's an effort to say no. Not to keep wandering, but just to be still. You can be aware of the breathing and have an interest in the breathing. That's why. Do you know you're breathing in? Do you know you're breathing out? How are you aware? What makes you aware that there's an in-breath? What makes you aware that there's an out-breath? slowly coming towards the end. Oh, no, not. Not the end. But notice if you add some ingredients of kindness and friendliness towards this moment, towards yourself. Relax and ease, soften any criticisms towards ourselves or judgments. Having this love and acceptance and compassion. So any sort of criticism that we may have had, any automatic views, perceptions, or thoughts that are harsh towards us, just let them all melt away. They're all conditioned from maybe since we were a kid. Maybe our parents or teachers were saying, do better, not good enough. Just recognize if there's any harshness of attitude that we have of ourselves, and just let that melt away and soften our heart towards ourselves. And we are more than good enough. We are okay just as we are, and really mean it. You say, little me, the door of my heart is open to me. You can be this way for the rest of my life, and you're totally accepted. Even if someone gives us this unconditional love, it's only ourselves who can really give ourselves permission to be. Someone can say it, but unless we really feel it and accept it, then we don't feel the love. Like no one can give us love, copy paste or plug in a USB cable and transfer love. It arises within us. So it only is able to have love if we generate and allow ourselves to abide in this friendliness and acceptance. And it becomes less dependent on people's validation or attention. Because we're born alone, we die alone. Even if someone's beside us, we're the only ones who have awareness of ourselves. So it's very important to cultivate these qualities of self-compassion, acceptance, love, friendliness. And notice that when we have this friendliness and acceptance, and forgiveness of all our mistakes, then the mind can be at peace, because there's nothing to fix, nothing to do. So the softness, which is a popular meditation, is metta meditation, it's loving kindness, is the foundation for some stillness meditation. And the whole Buddhist teachings and the path to liberation and freedom, awakening, it starts off with ethical conduct, body, speech, and mind, how we intend, because that's the basis. The mind can never be still if it doesn't have this softness of heart. It starts within ourselves. So any stupid things that we've done, we truly, honestly forgive ourselves. Give ourselves that gift of peace, of freedom, permission to not suffer or feel guilty about the past. The doors of freedom are open, but we have to give ourselves permission to walk through. And only we can give ourselves permission. Just abide in this softness, friendliness of heart. Let it spread out in all directions like a radiant sunshine. And choose to enjoy and abide in peace. Maybe just the breathing. And noticing coming close to the end. Notice, how does the mind feel compared to when you first came? How much more ease, contentment, clarity. How did it happen? Came from leaving the mind alone. coming close to the end of the sit, and just really appreciate, savor the benefits so that the mind inclines more towards letting go and freedom. Whenever you're ready.